My design process at this point, well, I start brainstorming themes, right? Because themes are the easiest ones to kind of come up with. You can just kind of throw, I mean, that's like dartboard stuff, right? You can just kind of come up with a billion different ideas of like, oh, space and Egypt and whatever. And then hopefully one of them kind of speaks to you, right? Hopefully one of them you get and you're like, well, actually, I think that would be kind of cool. Like I can kind of already start to envision some stuff that I might do out of that. So, like, and again, themes the least committal, right? Like you can again just come up with 100 options, right? So that's what I start with, just to kind of ballpark from everything, right? Because the creative cloud is gigantic. You can do literally anything when we're talking about this. So you got to narrow it down at least a little bit. So after I get my theme, the very next step I go for is your wow moments, right? And your wow moments are going to be these moments that you're talking to your friends in like a Zoom call, or, it used to be the water cooler, right? Where you were at the office and you were getting, coffee with your buddy. And, oh man, on the weekend, I went to Paranoia and I did this, right? That moment right there, I think about like from the get go, like very basically, as soon as I know the theme that I'm kind of ballparked in to kind of aim it around, I think about that exact moment immediately, because that's your freest sales, your freest word of mouth. It's going to be the thing that not only turns your customers into your marketers, but also like they also become hype men, right? Because it's going to be the coolest thing in your room. It's going to be the effect that you probably spent a lot of time on, probably a lot of money on, etc. So you do want them to talk about that. After that becomes the logical puzzles, any of the logical inclusions, so like I'll use the low hanging fruit, the pirate theme. What's in a pirate theme? Okay, well, I already did this big shebang of a cannon thing, so that's taken care of. But I need my pirate maps. I need my, wheel. I need my, dead man tell no tales, whatever, right? Just things that make sense, things that I don't have to stress too much about designing puzzles around. And then finally is just your duds. And this is kind of filler, right? This is the kind of stuff that comes at the end. It is both the most useless step and the most expensive, because this is when you can start putting a ton of money into aesthetics and paint, and you can start building out like, now I want a cavern, like a full cave in my pirate experience. So now I'm going to, structure out these walls. Well, sure, cool. Was that worth it? I don't know. I mean, maybe it was. It depends on kind of how you can get it together. But my point is that last category again is just infinite, right? You can just pretty much that is not the one you're supposed to be focusing on. Again, that's why I started in that order. I really want to focus on the stuff that other people are going to talk about.